Okay, and we're live. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to our Zoom participants, and good afternoon to our FB Live viewers. It's going to be another fun-filled e-learning session powered by Ariva Academy. So our topic today is manage money in a crisis, strategies to manage your money better. And we have invited, we're very privileged today because we have invited a sought after and motivational speaker and wealth coach. Later, he will be joining us. My name is Irish, your host, and I will be joined by Mr. Howell Mabalot as my co host and moderator. Hello, sir. Happy Saturday.
Hello, Miss Irish. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited for this learning event that we have this
Yeah.
weekend.
Kaya nga. So let's move on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We would like to acknowledge first our participants from out of the country. They're joining us now. They are from Cyprus, Papos, Phoenix, Mauritius, Lanipur, Nepal, Muscat, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, United States, and United Arab Emirates. Thank you for joining us today. Yan.
Meron ba tayo, madam, na pang out-of-town participants sa Philippines?
Later, sir.
Later natin siya babasahin.
Opo. And also, in order for us to have a smooth flow for e-learning session, here are the house rules. So, if you're first timer here in our webinar, please type in hi. Who are the first timers here? Hello, Miss Angelica, Jay, Guada, Jaylan, Femi. Okay, we have lots. We have participants from Davao, from Baguio. Wow, medyo marami ngayon, Sir Howell, from out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. Thank you for joining us today. And to listen, you will be needing a good quality headset. So we wanted to know if you can hear us loud and clear. Please use the following codes. Let us check. 111 to show if you can hear us. Okay. From Joel, Jubilin, loud and clear. Adelaida, okay, we're good. 222 means you can't hear us. 2121 means the sound is breaking or there's a log. Question mark if you don't understand anything. Okay, so far, 111, we're loud and clear. Okay. Hello, Miss Nina, Miss Ivy. Hello. Hello also to our participants from Toyota, RCBC, Philippine Ports Authority, Energy Development Corporation, Mariwasa, Siam. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, moving on. Participants' microphones will be temporarily disabled by the administrator during discussion to avoid interruptions. Questions will be entertained after each topic of the session. For questions and clarifications during the provided time after each topic, please click the raise hand button for the administrator to enable the microphone for live questions. Type in your questions at the Q&A box. One question at a time will be entertained. For comments and feedback, please scan this QR code. Please send us your comments, your feedbacks, your suggestions in order for us to improve our future e-learning sessions. Okay. And now, Mr. Howell Mabalot, please do the honors to introduce our guest speaker today.
Thank you so much, Miss Irish. It is indeed a pleasure for me to introduce our speaker or resource speaker for the next hour. Actually, this person needs no further introduction. But what I can say is this person is legitimately the #1 wealth coach of the Philippines. And for us to further know who he is, iba yung gagawin natin. We will play his video. Ayan.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the Philippines' top wealth and motivational speakers, Entrepreneur Magazine's 5th most influential business personality. To know more about our guest speaker for today, let us all watch this video.
Ferdinand Chinkee Tan was born in Tondo to Chinese parents, the eldest of 3 children. Chinkee realized the importance of perseverance and hard work at a young age after his father experienced big losses in business. The family crisis pushed Chinkee to start honing his business acumen. In 1987, Chinkee entered show business and along with Dennis Padilla and Bayani Agbayani was known as one of the Howie Boys, friends of Randy Santiago, who literally did Howie duties for him by controlling the crowds of fans. In 1994, at the age of 28, Chinkee left showbiz and vowed to become a millionaire at age 35. He made his first million through hard work, perseverance, and frugality. He has since then mastered and succeeded in the industry of direct selling, networking, and sales. Chinkee Tan has evolved into an effective and charismatic multimedia personality. He anchors Chink Positive, an inspirational radio program on Radio 5 92.3 News FM with simulcast on Action TV every Sunday morning. On its first year in 2011, Chink Positive was honored as Best Radio Special at the 20th KBP Golden Dove Awards. Chinkee Tan is also a best-selling author and has written 8 books, including Till Death Do Us Part, Practical Steps to Financial Freedom, For Richer and for Poorer, Happy Wife, Happy Life, and many more. Chinkee is the first Filipino author who was recognized by the President of the Philippine Republic, Benigno C. Aquino III, for writing a financial book for the Filipinos. Chinkee is considered as one of the most influential experts on finances by various media outfits and has been featured in various magazines on the topic of money. Doing an average of 250 speaking engagements per year, Chinkee is now among the most respected motivational speakers in the country and even shared stage with no other than international motivational speaker Mr. Nick Vujicic. Chinkee Tan is committed to motivating people to become financially literate and debt-free. He speaks from the heart and has spoken to sold-out crowds, retirees, executives, private as well as government employees, students, church leaders, and out-of-school youth groups. He has helped and coached over 50 people to become millionaires in their businesses. Chinkee Tan practices what he coaches because he has found the balance in his personal and professional life to achieve wealth and happiness while devoting his talent to glorifying God. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome your wealth and life coach, Mr. Chink Positive himself, Mr. Chinkee Tan.
Wow! Wonderful introduction. Tumitindig yung balahibo mo while watching the introduction of Sir Chinkee Tan. Sir, welcome to our free webinar by Ariva Academy.
Yes, hi there, Howell. Thank you very much for that introduction, that generous introduction,
Ang ganda,
which we produced.
Ang galing nga eh. Sobrang galing.
Yes, kamusta na po kayong lahat?
So, Sir Chinkee, iba yung format natin sa mga usual webinars natin kasi dito, diretso tayo sa Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi alam ko, unang-una, sobrang tight ng schedule mo. And number 2, ang gigil na yung mga tao na magtanong sa'yo about the topic that you're about to discuss to us.
Okay, sure. Let's go for it.
So ang gagawin natin para po sa mga ating Zoom participants, please type in your question, not sa chat box, kundi dito po sa Q&A. And we encourage you to do live questions. Click the raise button so we can hear you and we can see you. We're also monitoring our Facebook live questions. We will be giving your chance to, well, everybody who is watching now, we're giving you a chance to be heard. At least I'll be reading all your questions. So, ito, Sir Chinkee, habang nagwa-warm up sila at nagsusulat ng mga katanungan nila. So, ngayon, extended to May 15 ang ECQ. So, ang problema ng tao, kasi nga ang topic natin is yung managing money in times of crisis. Siguro ang unang tanong ng mga taong to ay, paano pag wala ng perang i-manage?
Paano kung wala ng pera i-manage? That's really challenging kasi ang challenge talaga is hindi yung kapos talagang wala na. So, ang next question siguro, tatanong ko pabalik, meron ka ba bang kinikita, di ba? Kasi may mga iba naman, kahit naka-lockdown, they're in lockdown or community quarantine, but still, they're still earning money. So, pag wala na talagang kinikita, they just need to find ways. Find ways, number one, wala talaga tayong choice. Ang urgent na pwedeng gawin, they have to sell. They have to sell talaga whatever they have, yung possessions nila ngayon na pwede nilang ibenta. That's number one. Number two, they need to find work as of right now. They need to find a work from home setup. That's the next alternative thing that they can do. Diba? Kasi kahit pagbalik-balik-tarin mo, what can we do? Pero sa totoo lang, hindi naman talaga aabot dito sa ganitong sitwasyon, Howell, if majority of us all have saved for what we call as emergency fund.
Yes.
And that's what I've been harping. And then siguro, if you have been following me for the longest time, I've been telling people at least 3 to 6 months.
Yun nga
3 to 6 months of your living expense, just in case you lose your job, your business slows down. Like, for example, this unexpected thing happened. You have 3 to 6 months of your living expense to live on. So you won't be selling, you won't be stressed, you won't be worrying, you don't have to look for another instant income as of right now. So you can cruise through this crisis. But right now, it's water under the bridge.
Oo, totoo yan. So ito, may question na agad. Si Erica Ancheta from the Q&A box. Paano po ba mag-sale ng mga gamit? Through online po. Tama po ba?
Online talaga ngayon. Wala naman tayong way, di ba? Kundi online right now. Talaga, ibebenta mo, tatawagan mo yung mga kaibigan mo. That also opens an opportunity, Howell. I always tell people, in the middle of crisis, there's always opportunity. Opportunity for people who have saved at the same time who have excess money, because this is the best time to buy. Best time to buy right now because most of people who will be selling at a loss. Unfortunately, it will be sold as a bargain. So especially if they have let's say a car, tapos meron siyang amortization, pag bibenta niya ngayon, hindi niya mabebenta sa seller's price, mabebenta niya sa buyer's price at a loss. Ganon din kung property, kung kailangan niya, wala siyang tinatawag na emergency fund, kailangan niya ibenta to sustain his expenses, ibebenta niya at a loss. So it's a loss for the person who sold because hindi siya nakapag-prepare, pero it's a gain for people who have prepared.
Ayun. So, upper hand talaga yung handa no? Okay, so itong si Maria Fatima Bautista, is today the right time to invest on stocks daw?
Let's put it at this. Right now, the stock markets are all at bargain. What if I'm going to sell you a cell phone, an iPhone 11 at 75,000 ng original price? I'm going to sell it to you right now at 35,000. Will you buy it, Howell?
Oo naman, syempre.
Kasi easily you can sell it at 50, brand new. You can still make a profit. That is the status of the stock market right now.
Sobrang mura.
Sobrang mura. But number two, we don't know where will it go. Will it bottom down or bottom up? Diba? Will it still, kung aakyat naman, paakyat na siya o pababa. So the way to do it, I'm giving a strategy on how to purchase. You divide your investment into four. Like for example, you have 100,000. Sabi mo, extra 100,000. You divide it 25,000, 25,000, 25. So right now, buy. So kunyari, there's a desired stock na gusto mong bilhin, bili mo na ngayon. Let's say bumaba ulit. Pag bumaba, bili ka ulit. Pag bumaba, bili ka ulit. Pag bumaba, bumili ka ulit. In other words, you're averaging down. So you won't suffer really that major loss. You're averaging. What if naman kumita? O pag kumita, bili ka ulit. O pag kumita, bili ka ulit. Pag kumita, bili ka ulit. So you're averaging up. So makukuha mo rin yung either down or up, makukuha mo pa rin yung average.
Oh, that's an excellent strategy na pwedeng gawin ng mga nakapag-save up ng pera ngayon. So ngayon, there is a question from Arlene Relio. Can you save while in crisis, knowing the limited money or finance you have on hand?
Yes, definitely. All of us are saving right now, Howell, without you really noticing. Like, for example, right now we've realized because of this community quarantine that we can survive without eating out. We can survive without traveling. We can survive without buying coffee. We can survive without drinking our milk tea. You just imagine how much money you have already saved by eating out. Eating out probably would be around 2,000 pesos per week. Like for example, times 4 weeks, that's 8,000 a month. Times 12 months, that's 96,000 pesos that you have saved already for the year.
Wow.
Or if not naman, you drink your favorite coffee. That's 150 pesos per shot. Two times a week. That's 300 times
Times 52.
times 52. That's how much, di ba? So, ang laki ng savings natin ngayon. That's number one. Number two, practical way of savings right now, instead of eating 3 times a day, you probably can cut down and eat 2 times a day. Mag-brunch ka na lang and dinner. Di ba?
Pwede.
Di ba? Maraming mga ways talaga
ways to save.
na pwede ka pa rin mag-save. And then, it's the best thing. How well? Hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng makeup ngayon. Hindi mo na kailangan bumili ng wardrobe. Hindi mo kailangan bumili ng sapatos. Kahit bumili ka ngayon, hindi mo naman magagamit.
Totoo yan. So, totoo, no? I like your practical answers, Sir Chinkee, no? Now, there's this one anonymous attendee. Ang sabi niya, is it a good time? Nasagot na to, no? Pero yung sinabi niya, is it a good time to buy stocks and what industries and companies? Ito na lang, yung industries and companies daw na mag-i-invest siya kung meron siyang hawak na salapi ngayon.
Ganito na lang. Let's not only look at the stock perspective, but let us look at right now at the present. There are companies that will be losing, there are industries that will be losing money right now, but there are industry that will be gaining from this crisis. Industry that will be really losing money right now, unfortunately, any industries that has group gatherings.
Oo, totoo yan.
Let's talk about travel and entertainment industry. Yun. Definitely, the reason why this virus spread is because there was the lockdown in terms of cross borders through countries was not immediately addressed. So it just spread from one person. Right now, it infected around 2 million people already because people were traveling. So again, the virus doesn't have any feet. Diba? Wala namang mga paayan. Ang nagdadala po yung mga tao. So that's number one. Yung travel industry po talagang it will get burned right now, unfortunately. Tapos tourism also will get affected. And number three, ang apektado rin talaga dito, mga group gatherings like concerts, churches, yung mga seminars, just like what we're doing. For now, this will be a thing of the past right now. And if ever it comes back, this will be the last group of or the industry that will go back to its normal. As a matter of fact, Disney just furloughed already 43,000 employees all over the world from their theme parks. 43,000 employees without any assurance when can they come back. So that's number one. The second industry that will be greatly affected, definitely, will be the transport industry in terms of yung sa airplanes. No? Airplanes, mga yun, syempre, wala na mga travels. And then, number three industry that might be affected, but hindi pa makikita lang natin after 3 to 6 months kung nag-prolong to, definitely real estate industry might be affected. For the reason, number one, yung people, syempre right now, they want to keep their money in terms of cash. And then, ang concern kasi sa mga real estate right now is yung capacity for people to purchase. Capacity for people to expand because they don't have any income as of right now. Isang malaking challenge din yon. And pero, the bright side, how well is this? The bright side, ano yung industries naman that will gain and profit from this? Definitely, the health and wellness industry would profit from this. Diba? Anything that deals with health, like for example, if you're selling food supplement, vitamin C to boost your immune system, and then next naman, saan nila ita-transport? Yung pharmacies, mga drugstores definitely will benefit from this. Hospitals will definitely benefit from this. And yung people are selling PPEs, face masks, face shields, alcohol, alcohol, definitely the health and wellness industry. And part of the health and wellness industry, there will be a sudden surge for people to be wanting to also cover themselves for health insurance. Health insurance will definitely benefit from this because this is a health crisis. And number two, and part of that, not as of immediate, but probably later, life insurance will also be considered greatly. Because people are afraid to get this disease at the same time, magkakasakit sila and it will cause probably the termination of life. Kailangan na life insurance. And number three also, yung life plan, magbe-benefit din dito. And then from that industry, let's go to the agriculture industry, food, anything that deals with food, basic. We're not talking about luxury food. We're not talking about wants, but we're talking about needs. Yung like grocery items, vegetables, meats, yun. And then number 3 industry that will benefit from this are technology industry. So like for example, yung mga telco companies, people are using more data, entertainment, gaming, online streaming. And last but not the least, a lot of businesses will already transfer their business model from online and delivery. And the last that will benefit is going to be the transport industry, especially those who delivers the products. So if you are right now looking for an opportunity to invest, I would highly recommend to look at those industries right now.
Wow, insightful. Maraming salamat, Sir Chinkee. Now, Glenda San Juan Mangante, kaibigan ko to. Sabi niya, oo, natitipid namin sa ngayon ay yung mga pambili ng damit, shoes, makeups, pero sa totoo lang, mataas ang presyuhan ng food sa ngayon. So thank you, Glenda San Juan Mangante from Santa Cruz, Laguna. We have a Zoom live question from Erica Ancheta. Erica?
Hello?
Hello,
Hi,
yes.
Erica.
Sir, nabanggit nyo kanina regarding sa insurance policy.
Go.
Ano po yung... Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Apo. Sir, regarding po dun sa insurance policy na sinabi nyo, di ba advisable siya na mag-invest sa ngayon? Advisable din po ba yung mga insurance policy na parang may mutual fund?
Actually, right now, ito po yung the concern right now is not yung mutual fund or yung insurance policy. The question that should be asked, tatanong kita, do you have the capacity to pay right now with the present condition and yung income mo? Kasi it's a commitment, right? Pagka bumili ka ng ganun. So, kaya mo ba? Doon tayo mag-uumpisa.
Opo.
Kung kaya mo, kung kaya, walang problema, you can buy because it's a need. Whether you like it or not, good times, bad times, everybody needs protection. Di ba?
Opo.
Oo. So, hindi yan ang issue right now. I don't think na magiging issue yan. Ang issue lang kung kakayanan natin. Kung kaya natin, go for it.
Ayan.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Well, thank you, Erica. Ayan. Meron tayong question mula sa FB Live from Rom Borja Aniceto. How can I save from the school tuition fee of my kids when I am also worried about the electric bills, water bills, etc.? I want to save my money for this ECQ. ECQ's essential needs like food and basic necessities.
So right now, Howell, kung sino man na nagsulat niyan, right now, you have to set your priorities. Right now, it's all about priorities. So ano bang priority mo? Since you mentioned already your food is food, shelter, at the same time your health. So you should funnel all of your funds already on that. Even at school, yung schools, yung tuition fee right now, unfortunately, probably that will take a backseat. If needed, that you don't enroll them for this year. Kailangan gawin mo yan. It makes no sense na uutangin mo yun, ilagay mo dyan, wala naman kayo makain. Diba? Or number 2, second alternative mo, pwede kang mag-homeschooling or mag-home study. Diba? It's much more affordable right now. Anyway, kahit na mag-enroll ka naman sa school, hindi ka naman papasok school, online din naman siya.
In fact, may nabasa ako kanina article, marami magsasarang private school kung magtutuloy-tuloy yung ganitong trend.
Exactly. Diba? As I mentioned, diba, right from the start, anything that has groupings, schools, any sporting events, entertainment, lahat. Ang importante talaga, sana ang mga taong nakikinig ngayon, no? Ito lang yung ito yung parang food for thought ko. Ang tanong parati kasi, when will this end? The question is, how did this community quarantine started ba? Because there's increasing numbers of infected, there's increasing number of deaths at the same time, yung people who are getting well is not really that substantial. As long as these 3 present conditions are still existent, hindi matatapos tong community quarantine na ito. Ibig ba sabihin, pag sinabi ng presidente by May 15, tapos na tong community quarantine, pero mataas pa rin yung numbers, tapos na to? Hindi. Di ba? Or if not naman, ito na lang challenge ko, Howell, sa mga taong nakikinig at nanonood ngayon. By May 15, sinabi ng presidente, pwede na kayong lumabas, back to business na. Will you go out?
Kapag may mga incidents pa ng ganyan, syempre hindi.
Ay, that's the point. That's the point. So, wag na nating pag-usapan yung unless we see the numbers improved. 'Di ba? I don't think na this has a timeline. So, ano yung challenge right now para sa mga tao nakikinig ngayon? Ang challenge right now, how can we right now adapt and adjust to this type of situation and environment? If you don't learn how to adapt and adjust, unfortunately, I don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but I need to be honest with you guys. Kundi sayang lang time na panonood nyo dito. We will die. We will die. If you do not change, you become extinct.
Totoo yan. Talagang praktikalan na to, ha? No sugarcoating tayo. So, thank you so much, Sir Chinkee. Win, Erwin, Harold, Olive, Rose, Dizon. The ECQ has been a live experiment on cutting costs like, so what Sir Chinkee mentioned, designer coffee, milk tea, and eating out. Ayan, so wala na. Tama yung sinabi niyang opinion na yun. Now, Nileto opinion. I am a government employee. Most of us renew our loans in GSIS after only about a year, after the original loan or about 12 months of repayment period. How do you explain cost of money in this setup? Reloaning as soon as allowed, not recognizing that one is paying the service charge based on the new amount principal, but the net proceeds is very small. Ayan. Government employee, GSIS.
So whether we like it or not, nag-loan ka na, tapos maglo-loan ka ulit. Di ba? Why did you loan at the first place? Yan yung parating tanong. Di ba? So, yun yung isang talagang malaking challenge talaga para sa mga tao ngayon. Walang choice talaga yung mga ibang tao. Kaya one of the industry that will also grow, unfortunately, will be yung nagpapautang.
Oo, no?
Oo, kasi talagang
wag lang loan sharks, ha? Wag lang sanang maging ganun.
Nakakalungkot man, yun nga, sinasabi niya nga, because of the charges, that's already a government institution. What if you got in sa mga 5%, 10%, or even 20% per month? Nakakalungkot talaga. Pero that will be the knee-jerk reaction of most people. So, well, it's already here. So that's the reason why we need to face it.
Ayan. From anonymous attendee, what if you were planning pa lang to put up a business before the lockdown? But it seems, nawala yata. Okay. But it seems that the business is not wise anymore because of this ECQ. Can you give an idea on what's the better option nowadays? Nagpaplano pa lang. So,
sige, anonymous, the good news is the plano ka lang, di ba? You did not lose any money. Let me picture this. The world before it was round. It was round. But right now, it's a triangle shape. So right now, how can you fit the circle into a triangle shape? So the question is right now, how are you willing to, again, pivot, at the same time, innovate yourself to become a triangle in order for you to fit into this world right now. So, yun po yung katotohanan eh. Pag hindi talaga tayo magbago at if you try to, Albert Einstein said this, if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, you're called an insane person. So, it will never work. Things that worked before will not work right now. That's the reason why, guys, this is a challenge to all company owners, to all HR, to all, how are you willing to adjust and adapt? Especially if you are working right now, how can you turn right now your company to a work from home setup? If you don't do that, I don't think your company will exist in a few more months.
Ayan. Nicodemus Silveo, how about venturing in Forex? Is it
well, in terms of investment, I always say this, the higher the interest, the higher the risk. If you want to have a high profit, okay, you can go into this type of investment, but don't expect that it will be safe. It will be very, very, very volatile. You can make thousands and hundreds of thousands per day, but you can also lose thousands and hundreds of thousands of day. If you are the type of investor, you're an aggressive investor, go ahead, go for it. But I'm a conservative investor. I won't even touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Salamat. Maraming salamat. Marisa Sibayan, with the existing pandemic and economic condition, what is the advisable investment right now? Ano sabi na yan kanina?
Alam mo, isa pang magandang investment, Howell? I think the best investment that you can invest right now is invest in yourself. Invest in learning. Invest in sharpening your skills. Invest in learning a new skills, a new trade, a new tool that you can use right now with the existing present conditions. Again, if you try to, like for example, if you are a barber right now, if you're a barber, I think you will have a hard time. Yes, people still love their hairs to be cut, but I will not allow a barber to touch me, even after the quarantine. And they will use the same scissor and the same comb that he used with another person. I don't think that will happen. So if you don't switch career right now, medyo mahihirapan ka talaga.
So si Marisa Sibayan, parang nasagot na rin to yung sinabi niya, existing pandemic, economic condition. advisable investment na sabi mo naman kanina. So, Zenith Rowelyn Ochavo, good day po. Wala namang question. Nalea Gigante or Higante, is it advisable to invest in the stock market amidst this pandemic? Nabasa na rin. Nasagot na rin. Elijah Chavez, is it favorable to keep your money in time deposit? Buti siya may pera at nasa time deposit.
Well, it's okay to put it in time deposit anyway. May 500,000 naman PDIC ang bangko just in case something happens also. But it won't happen. Maganda naman talaga yung fundamentals and economy natin. At the same time, nangyari lang to kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng problema. Hindi lang naman problema sa Pilipinas, problema yan worldwide. So, but however, I would highly recommend also people to put some money in cash at home. Kasi nga, because of the limitation for us to really go out. So, mahirap din mag-withdraw from ATM from time to time. And then, honestly, ito mangyayari niyan, how well, you will see also a big switch into the digital economy. When you say digital currency and economy, lilipat na rin po that people will start using yung mga cashless form because, again, because of the virus, another way to transport the virus is through money, physical money.
Yeah. It stays sa surface. Yan, sa mga papel. Siyempre, pumipindot din tayo sa ATM, no? So, pwedeng andun din yung mga virus. So, si Anonymous attendee, we have our small business. How do we start again? Siguro nag-fold up yung business.
Well, right now, this is a good news and not so good news. As I mentioned, there are three things that will happen for business owners right now. Number one, it's either you die, you survive, or you thrive. You die, you survive, you thrive. Die if you refuse to change. Again, again, walang timeline to. Number two, survive if you're willing to adapt and adjust. Okay? And also thrive if you're willing to take take this opportunity. What do I mean? Like for example, I called my suki sa farmers, the one that sells me yung seafood. Tinanong ko, kamusta na kayo, sir? Not so good news kasi benta ko 30,000 per day, bumaksak na po ng 6,000 per day. So I lost 80% of my sales. So we chat for a while. So I gave some ideas. After 1 week, I called her again. Kamusta benta mo, sir? Good news. Bakit? Sir, bumibenta na ako na ngayon ng 50,000 to 80,000 pesos per day.
Ay, grabe. Ang galing, ano?
So sabi ko, ano ginawa mo, sir? Dalawa lang. Online and delivery.
Ayun, yun ang pinakamaganda.
So what happened? She pivoted. She was willing to adapt and adjust. She started to post her products and her phone numbers sa mga Viber group, sa mga Messenger group, sa mga chat group. So ano nangyari? Nag-viral. A lot of people are ordering from her every single day. So ang benta niya 60 to 80,000. That's the reason why I always tell people how well he who adapts the soonest will win.
Galing, galing, galing. So, ito si Zenith Rowelyn Ochavo. Ito na pala yun. Here's my question. It's my first time to venture into online selling in this time of crisis. Ano po ba ang makatarungang pagbibigay ng presyo na hindi rin po naman ako malulugi? Any tips? Thank you.
Definitely, syempre naman, may profit naman. Ba't ka pa nagnegosyo kung wala naman profit? Pero syempre, aside from online selling right now, ang bebenta mo talaga kung ano talaga yung problem and need ng market right now. Definitely, ang highest selling right now, a lot of people are selling face mask, face shield, alcohol, PPEs. Right now, yan ang talagang mabebenta. And then, vitamin C, mabenta rin siya. Anything that is health-related. And number two, syempre, yung commodities like food, vegetables, eggs, lahat yan, nandito pa rin yung ano. That's the reason why, as I mentioned, di ba, bantayan nyo lang itong mga market na ito. Para sa mga tao naman, like for example, wala naman akong puhunan, may motorcycle ka, di pwede kang deliver ng mga products, di ba? Pwede kang maging what do you call this, buyer, di ba? Ikaw yung taga-bili, ikaw yung taga-utos, inuutosan ka na lang, di ba? You charge. Pwede yung kumita. In other words, ang daming earning opportunities pa rin right now.
Ayan. Dillon Malapute. Hi sir, I would like to ask, gaano katagal makakabawi ang economy siguro ng Pilipinas or ng buong mundo after ng ECQ? Kahit estimate, salamat po. Estimate, napag-usapan na natin ito kanina.
Well, again, I cannot really say the timeline. Wala eh. Again, tatlo lang basis mo. Bumaba na ba ang infected? Number two, nababawasan ba yung mga namamatay? Tumataas ba yung gumagaling? That's the time that you can start counting when the economy can recover.
Ayan.
Pag wala pang end date yun, hindi ka mag-uumpisa na magbilang ng start date for the economy to recover.
And like what you mentioned, kahit wala na, hindi pa rin tayo basta-basta lalabas. Dahil nga takot tayo. In fact, grabe mga lumalabas na bills sa hospital, 4 million, 2 million, half a million.
Grabe talaga.
Grabe, I mean, kung hindi ka mamatay sa COVID, mamatay ka sa pagbabayad ng hospitalization bills. Ito si Anonymous Attendee, gusto ko bumili ng stocks kaso hindi ko alam kung paano. Meron po ba kayong online tutorial para maka-start ako?
Yeah, I have an online tutorial. Tama-tama yan. Right now kasi meron akong online tutorial that teaches people on how to take advantage of the stock market right now. Kasi sa totoo lang, uulitin ko, in the middle of every crisis, there's people who makes money and people who loses money. Just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to tell about. Okay, itong yung how to Stock Market 101 ang title. You can go to my site na lang called chinktv.com. It's called chinktv.com. Makikita nyo po yung how to invest in the stock market. Okay? Just to give you a story, there are some people who makes money and people who loses money. If you can still recall, I don't know how old are you? Okay, pero
47. Pero mas bata kang tingnan sa akin, grabe.
If you can still recall, in 1989, nagkaroon tayo ng tinatawag na coup d'etat here in the Philippines. Nagkaroon ng crisis din po during the time. And then the crisis was so bad, talagang inatake na po yung ABS, nag-take over na yung army, tapos yung perimeter fence ng Dasmariñas Village sa Makati, nasira na po, pinasukan na ng tangke. And those people who are wealthy and rich immediately purchased plane tickets and they went abroad. For some, you know what? They were so scared, they started to sell their house.
Grabe, no?
But there was a neighbor there, the singkit na Filipino-Chinese, started to purchase all the people who sold their houses at a discount, at a real bargain, because people were afraid. And you know what happened? Right now, he owns 12 units at Dasmariñas, Makati.
Wow. Grabe.
So, going to that part, I remember what Warren Buffett said, especially when it comes to investment in the stock market. When people are greedy, be very afraid. But when people are afraid, be very greedy.
Aba, magandang tip yan para sa mga potential investors. So punta lang sila doon sa chinktv.com. Okay, meron tayong pre-sent questions. Grocery expenses have increased significantly due to the constant need to restock. How should this be better managed? Ayan, from Trish Figueroa.
So again, we need to be creative right nowadays, especially pag hindi mo na talaga kaya bumili ng mga delata at the same time. Syempre naman, di ba? Sardinas sa umaga, sardinas sa gabi.
Sabi nga ni Ate Gay, yan daw siguro yung gamot kasi after, di ba? Kasi hindi tayo nagkaka-COVID. Baka nga sardinas yung gamot. Ayan. Diba?
Well, anyway, yun nga. Kung hindi na natin kaya talagang bumili, we have to go back again to the basics. Punta ka sa vegetable. Sa totoo lang, ang mura pa rin ng vegetable ngayon. Sa totoo lang, ang baba nga ng presyo ng vegetable because nga maraming supply, hindi naman nagagamit. Talaga? Paano nangyari yun? Kasi wala na nga restaurants. Ang malaki talaga nagkukonsumo talaga restaurants. Diba? Yung mga bulk sales talaga ng restaurants, lahat wala na yun.
Wala.
So right now, it's only private consumers. So that's the reason why the price is still low. Di magkangkong ka na lang. Kangkong, tapos gisag, lagyan ng konting toyo, bawang, 10 piso, talo-talo na yan. Alam mo sa panahon ng, di ba, Howell, sa panahon ng crisis ngayon, huwag ka na choosy.
Oo, huwag ka na choosy ngayon. Pero totoo yan, yung masayang sama-samang pagkain ng adobong kangkong, masarap yan.
At saka hindi lang yun, pwede kang magtanim. So right now, I do encourage people to do backyard gardening. Magtanim ka na ngayon talaga. You harvest your own food.
Dito nga sa building namin, in-encourage yung, alam mo, yung mga bintana, kino-convert into window gardens.
Tama.
A vegetable garden, kasi doon lang sumisikat yung araw. May pechay ka dyan, meron kang mustasa, etc. So, totoo yan. Be creative, no? Ito, meron tayong isa pang pre-sent question from Maria Herona Casabuena. How to avoid living from paycheck to paycheck? ano daw pwede niya gawin na proper budgeting? Siguro after nitong COVID.
Yeah, after the COVID, again, this is already hindsight nga pinag-uusapan natin. That's the reason why I always encourage people, Howell, and most people are watching right now. First, very important is prioritize your savings. Okay. So ang formula parati na sinasabi natin, income minus savings equivalent to expense. Pag kumita ka, ang unang prioritize mo muna is savings bago ka gumastos. And then what are you going to save for? The first thing that you're going to save for right now, and you will agree with me right now, is what we call emergency fund.
Totoo.
Itong emergency fund, how many months? At least 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months of your monthly expense. I'm sure lahat po tayo mababait ngayon. Oo, tama ka, Chinkee. Tama ka, makikinig na kami. Pero maniwala kayo pag natapos to, ay naku. Makakalimutan.
Balik sa dati, ano?
Oo, pero this is the first thing that you need to do. Again, if you have an emergency fund right now, which majority of my followers who follow me at my YouTube, my Facebook, who took my advice right now, they're so happy. Ang dami nagbibigay sa akin ng mga Sir Chinkee, buti na lang nakinig talaga ako sa ngayon. Hindi ako nahihirapan kasi meron akong 3 months to 6 months to tide me over.
Totoo yan. So, kaya we learned the lesson the hard way, ha? So, sana wag makalimot ang Pilipino pa naman ganyan. Pag sobrang masaya na, kain tayo sa labas, inom tayo sa labas. Yan. Present Q, Jesus Lobaton, what is the best investment for mga retirees daw?
For the retirees, again, this is mahabang kwentuhan to at saka istoryahan to. Ito lang, for the retirees, very important. Let me encourage you to think about on how you can create what we call as passive income or leverage income. Because there are two types of income. Number one is what we call as active income, yung kumikita ka pag nagtatrabaho ka. Second is what we call as passive income. The beauty about passive income is this. Listen, even if you stop working, your sources of income will never stop. Kahit na tumigil ka na sa kakatrabaho, hindi pa rin titigil sa iyo ang pagdaloy ng pera. If you want really to retire comfortably, guys, listen to this intently. Kailangan talaga magkaroon ka ng tinatawag na passive income. I don't really care. I don't really mind even if you're making $500,000 a month right now. Why?
Grabe.
Because the moment you stop working, you stop earning. But you don't stop spending.
Ayan.
And para maramdaman nyo what you mean by retirement, we have a 4 days of retirement already. Right now, 4 days na. Almost 40 days na tayong retired.
Oo, mahigit na 42 na ba tayong 42 days na ba tayong retired?
Ay, exactly. Oh, so right now, no work, no pay. Oh, ngayon, imagine mo, pag tumagal pa to, ang retirement hindi lang 45 days. Ang retirement is forever. So, walang nang perang pumapasok sa'yo. Imagine mo yan. So, that's the reason why. Imagine mo rin right now na, kunyari, feeling retired na tayo ngayon, pero may pumapasok pa tayo sa'yo araw-araw, linggo-linggo, buwan-buwan. So, you can live comfortably, but you can only do that if you have what we call as passive income. Actually, habang usapan to, pero may good news rin ako. Dahil nasa frequently asked question na ito, Howell, meron ako isang special online course called How to Retire at 50. How to Retire at 50. And the reason why I encourage people to retire early at 50, why? So that they can enjoy life better. Why retire at 60? Why retire at 70? If you're already sickly, you cannot anymore enjoy the money. At 50, pwede mo ma-enjoy yung buhay mo, pwede ka pang mag-relax, pwede ka pang mag-chill, pwede ka mag-start ng bagong career, you can do whatever you love. And then without worrying about money. So if you want to learn how to retire at 50, meron akong special online course that teaches people on how to compute for your retirement fund, how to avoid scams, and how to invest in mutual fund, UITF, stock market, realty. You can just, again, go back to chinktv.com. Nasa chinktv.com po, hanapin nyo na lang po yung course ng How to Retire at 50.
Wow. Affordable ba yan, Sir Chinkee, yung babayaran nila?
Well, definitely, because ang mga courses namin dyan is only 799 pesos. 799.
Pero yung ROI niyan, malaki for sure.
Oo naman. Kung matuto ka lang kung matuto ka, parating ito ang challenge ko Pag natuto ka, hindi ka kumita, hindi bumalik, isusoli ko sa yung bayad mo.
Ganon katindi yung warranty niyan.
Yes.
Okay. Sir Chinkee, ito from a dear friend of mine. Siya yung KonMari of the Philippines. Redelyn Tan, ang sabi niya, hello Sir Howell and Sir Chinkee, many thanks for your knowledge. Ayan. And then Glenda Manganti, nakakatuwa kasi ngayon balik pagtatanim kami sa bakuran. I really thank God, parang timely yung early retirement ko. May magagamit kami by now. Kung employed pa ako by now, wala halos natin. Salamat sa Diyos. Talagang minimension ng Diyos. Kasi totoo naman yan all things work together for good. So, Sir Chinkee, what can you say about the automotive industries though?
Definitely it will take a backseat right now because nobody's using their cars right now. And then yung transport din also, the only syempre that will be still moving from are the industrial ones, 'di ba? Yung talagang necessity. But this is the good news. Motorcycle industry will be on the rise after
Yun
COVID.
Talaga, motorsiklo talaga. In fact, yung TNVS, yun ang medyo nakakatakot kasi circulated air Bumaba yung pasahero, ikaw yung kasunod na sumakay, hindi mo alam kung positive yun or hindi.
Tama.
So motorsiklo.
Kasi ikaw na mismo ang magda-drive, ikaw lang, 'di ba? O if not naman alam mo kasama mo sa bahay, hindi naman COVID infected, so dalawa kayo.
Ayun.
So I think motorcycle will be on the rise. However, yun nga yung mga ibang transport system medyo baka maapektuhan din.
Erlindo Angkoy Jr., it is it or it is, hindi ko alam kung nagtatanong siya or nagbibigay ng opinion, imperative to help others during this time of crisis? Is there a rule of thumb or strategies? How much can you share?
Yes. How will I do agree with this principle? The reason why God bless us so that we can become a blessing to others. Tayo po ay pinagpala ng Diyos para tayo maging pagpapala sa ibang tao. Yes, I do believe that this is the time for us to help. Even in my very little way, I also help right now, but I don't advertise if I do help other people because I've learned also if your right hand do something that is good, you don't allow your left hand to know what's happening, di ba? So, tumutulong din ako. Yes. But also, alam mo, Howell, I also believe in the philosophy. You give a man a fish, but they live for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, but they live for a lifetime. So I also help not only on a one-time basis, but I also help people to create wealth, especially in these times of crisis. Ang dami kong videos right now na talagang ginawa purposely, just like what you watch yung kanina, yung sa YouTube video ko, it's for free, on how you can earn money right now, how can you turn right now your skill into cash right now. Ang dami talaga. So do also subscribe at my YouTube channel sa Chink Positive. Check it out sa Chink Positive. It's for free. You don't have to pay for anything and you can get a lot of good ideas. If you only get one good idea and run with it, I can assure you it can really turn around your financial situation.
Galing, In fact, ngayong araw na to, nakawalo ka na yan, 6 hanggang 8 upload sa Facebook mo ngayon sa fanpage. So, maraming salamat sa libreng content. At salamat din sa pagpapaunlak mo na matanong ka virtually live by our participants. Erlindo Angkoy, salamat. Anonymous attendee, what can you nasabi na to? Now, let's move on to the next question. Disclaimer, gagawin namin ang lahat na masagot ang inyong katanungan hanggang alas 4. Dahil Sir Chinkee, may kasunod pa pong webinar na gagawin. So, pasensya na po doon. Anonymous attendee, what's the best way or strategy to manage the remaining fund of a company? Given na wala ng projects ngayon, pero kailangan magpasahod ng mga tao dahil sa kumpanya lang ang inaasahan nila.
That's a good question, no? Because I'm a company owner also. I have 40 staff. So, but the good news is even at these times of crisis, hindi talaga ako majorly affected. That's the reason why I can afford to pay them in full. However, kung hindi na talaga kaya, ang pwede mong gawin 2 ways. Number 1, you can already do rotation. When you say rotation, 20 days ang let's say ang work day nyo, pwedeng 10 days, 10 days. Hatiin mo sa team mo. Para 10 days bayad yung isang grupo, 10 days bayad para wala kang i-lay off, wala kang tatanggalin. So lahat talaga kailangan magsakripisyo ngayon. Or talagang when it comes to the next stage na pag hindi mo na talaga kaya talaga, you have to let go already of the half of your team. Yun ang talagang wala talaga tayong choice. Kasi nga parati ko sinasabi in any business, pag nagkaroon ka ng bleeding, ang solusyon hindi blood transfusion. Ang solution is tourniquet. Stop the bleeding. Kasi kung nagba-blood transfuse ka lang, nangungutang ka lang to pay off your expenses, lugi lahat 'yun.
Totoo 'yan, dugo pa rin.
So very important, you got to make tough decisions. That's the reason why not only for mga companies, if you are a breadwinner right now, nakikinig at nanonood ka, gumawa ka na ng plan A, plan B, and plan C. Plan A up to May 15, plan B up to June 15, plan C up to July 15. Anong diskarte mo by April 15? Anong diskarte mo by May 15? Anong diskarte mo na by June 15? Kung wala kang plano, hindi siya mahihirapan ka talaga. So right now, it's time for you to plan A, plan B, plan C.
Ngayon nga, ang daming meme na lumalabas sa Facebook timeline ko at sa newsfeed nakadungaw na si Jose Marichan pagkikita natin.
Tawa ako ng tawa doon talaga.
Grabe, no?
Oo, magkikita na lang tayo.
Magkikita tayo sa bare month na? Grabe, no? Wag naman po sana. Ibig sabihin lang, ang mga Pilipino masayahin pa rin. Ito, si Maria Angela Varde, what should be the most important thing to consider in spending money during these difficult times? Nabanggit mo na naman.
Yeah.
Marie Segismundo, is it wise to get an insurance with critical illness benefits right now? Pero covered ba?
Yeah, again, the issue is, yes, it's covered. I do believe it's covered. I know, no, critical illness, I don't know yet if it's this one is covered. However, again, it's not an issue of maganda ba na bumili ngayon. I believe yung insurance po at the same time critical illness is a need. So, kahit anong oras kailangan. The issue again, hindi yung kailangan. The issue is capability, ability to pay. Kung, if you have the ability and the capability, go for it. Okay?
Ayan, maraming salamat. Maria Rosario Helena Moreno, is it wise to avail of offers coming from real estate developers and banks to delay the monthly amortization for auto loans and condo units by 1 or 2 months? Assuming this is still a means to pay, although funds will be tight. Oo nga, kasi I have a friend from Toyota Financial na yung 2 months, hindi sila magsisimulang maningil. So if the loan is 36 months, magiging 38 months payable. Pero 2 months silang hindi maniningil pa sila sa June.
Oo. Well, they need to adjust. Kung hindi talaga, ang mangyayari niyan, marami talaga ma-foreclose. So again, everybody needs to bite the bullet. Not only the consumer, but also the owners. Like for example, some landlords are biting the bullet by giving discounts or probably they waive yung rental po nila. Ganun po talaga. Ang pinag-uusapan na po natin ngayon, hindi profit. Ang pinag-uusapan talaga natin ngayon is survival.
Oo.
Di ba?
Kasi mapagbebentahan naman pangkain nila sa susunod na 3 buwan. Fernando Garcia, may possibility po ba na bumaba ang status ng construction industry? Or remain steady?
Well, I think ito po mangyayari. Temporarily, yes. It might. It might. Because nga wala ngang pondo. But I believe the government will fund again. They will still continue to do the build program. So babalik pa rin yan. Again, it's just the question is when will it again go back? Yan ang pinakatanong na lang. So ito lang po, wag tayong matakot po ngayon sa panahon ngayon. Lahat po nakikita po natin ngayon ay temporary lang yan. Hindi naman dahil sa ekonomiya, we have bad economics at the same time bad fundamentals. That's the reason why we're experiencing this financial crisis. It's caused by a health crisis. So there's really it's not a good time for us to panic. But you have to look at this as an opportunity for you to grow, an opportunity for you to learn new skills, an opportunity for you to move out of your comfort zone in order for you to start something that is new.
Para sa mga bagong tune-in, yung gusto kong sinabi ni Sir Chinkee Tan is invest in yourself. That's the best investment. So, Arejo Jr., Necesito, will there be a worldwide recession? How would savings survive if our money lose its value?
Well, whether you like it or not, we cannot control the things that's outside. Why don't we control the things that we can? Even if we talk about how about the inflation, the deflation, the recession, makokontrol ba natin yun? Wala. Kahit na pag-isipan natin yan, hindi naman tayo world leaders. We don't have any say. Alam mo ang say natin, paano tayo magsasurvive? Paano tayo magtitipid ngayon? Paano tayo magbabudget ngayon? Paano tayo kikita ngayon? Di ba? Kahit na mag-recession yan, wala. Pero makokontrol natin yun sa atin. Gawin natin kung ano yung kaya natin.
Ayan. Jerome Tablak, what advice can you give to those who are fully dependent on the government's assistance? Food, money, assuming that they are not able to find employment in the next months or their companies are still not able to pay them?
Well, number one, syempre, iingi tayo sa gobyerno. Talagang that's number one ang default natin. Number two, local government units, that's the next option. Kasi hindi lang naman national government, but the local government units. Number three, the companies that you are working for, yan ang pwede nating third alternative na pwede kayong mag-cash advance kung kayo ay employed pa or pwedeng i-advance na yung 13th month bonus. Diba? Number four, that's the time na ang pwede mong gawin is try to sell already whatever you have in order for you to survive. Kasi marami naman tayong mga na-accumulate na hindi naman talaga natin kailangan. And then number five, kasi wala tayong ipon. Number five, ang pwede natin gawin, ito yung pinakalas. na manghiram at mangutang sa kaibigan. Make that as your last option. Don't make this as your first option. Kasi daanan mo muna yung mga iba pagka wala ka na talagang, walang wala ka na, saka ka pumunta sa last.
Oo, so marami kasing nagkakaaway dahil dyan sa last option na yan eh. Di ba? Now, naka-waiting ngayon si Mabel Nota. Ayan. At saka si Erica Ancheta. Sino unang papapasukin natin, Sir Jeff? Mabel Nota? For the Zoom Live? Andiyan ka ba, ma'am? Ayan, si Mabel. Mabel?
Go, Mabel.
Hello, Mabel. Andiyan ka ba?
Mabel. Nandyan siya pero hindi siya nagsalita. Baka nakamute. Hindi naman siya nakamute.
Hindi naman eh. Oo. Ayan, may hangin tayo naririnig. Move on na tayo. Move on na kasi you only have, grabe, bilis sa 12 minutes. Meron ka ng bagong webinar. Okay, safe po bang mag-invest sa Bitcoin? Idol Chinkee, ang sabi ni Jerry Tabaw.
I go back again to the premise, the higher the interest, the higher the risk. Alam mo naman, volatility ng Bitcoin at the same time ng Forex. Again, I'm not that type of person, but if you are allowed to take risk, go for it. But if as for people who are conservative, at the same time moderate investors, I don't advise you to go into it.
Ayan. So, Ricardo Parungaw, the third, in this time of ECQ, what's your opinion regarding bank investment, particularly UITF? Is that good?
Right now, since depressed nga yung market, mababa pa yung market, syempre naman, in any types of investment, ang magaganda, mura siya ngayon. Di ba? Pero pagka naka-recover na, tataas na yung mga investment po natin. Di ba? Para sa mga tao naman nalulugi po ngayon, kasi mataas kayo bumili ngayon, depressed ang market, hintayin nyo lang. Hindi naman kayo nalugi.
I-hold na lang nila.
Of course. Ba't kayo nagmamadali? Again, this soon will pass. This soon will pass. But when? We do not know. Pero alam mo, again, uulitin ko, in times of crisis, there are so much people who also profits. But there's so much people who also loses money, especially those people who panic and get scared.
Ayan. So, Neil Vic Di Vinagracia, any tips if I go into agribusiness?
Of course, right now, yeah, maganda naman. Definitely kasi ito na nga bubuhay po sa atin eh. Anything that is agriculture, anything that is really basic, and anything that you can sell, vegetable, lahat. Yan, bebenta po ngayon yan. Lahat po kasi ng pera ng tao, nandun po ngayon nakafocus sa basic. Nakafocus kung how can they survive and how can they also earn money during these difficult times.
Anonymous attendee, Sir Chinkee, how about going on networking business, as you have mentioned earlier?
Yes,
health, wellness.
Definitely. Networking is a good opportunity as long as you believe in the products, you believe in the. I've known of a networking company right now that's making a lot of money because their products are selling vitamin C.
Ayun, yun ang talagang matindi, no?
Diba? Sobra talagang in demand, out of stock na nga sila. Wala na silang talagang produkto.
Anonymous attendee, do you think it's beneficial for our country if the president will sell PAGCOR and PCSO? Ito masyado ng sabi natin beyond us eh.
Well, but why sell something that's making money? Sell something that is dead asset na hindi naman kumikita. Diba? Parang walang business sense naman. Bebenta mo yung cash cow mo. Yung PCSO at the same time, PAGCOR is making billions right now. Diba? So, bakit mo ibebenta yan? Hindi siya logical.
Ito na-touch natin kanina from an anonymous attendee. I am a Grab driver and relies 100% from driving. It's one of the industry that is greatly affected. Now with the uncertainty of ECQ being lifted, is it better to sell stuff as early as now while people have budget or wait for announcement? It will be extended again or not? So hindi niya sinabi kung Grab car or...
Again, as I mentioned, guys, listen, I don't want you to waste your time watching us and listening to us. Ang importante talaga, huwag mo na isipin kung anong gagawin mo after. Isipin mo na kung anong gagawin mo ngayon. Bakit? Kasi kailan yung... Ito yung tanong ko, Howell, kailan yung after? Kailan?
Yun na nga eh. Hindi natin alam yan eh.
Hindi natin alam yan eh. So, why would you plan on something that is not sure? Why don't you plan something on this that's sure right now? So, ngayon ako mag-iisip na paano ko kikita, paano ko mabubuhay pamilya ko, paano ko iba-budget yung Okay?
Ayan. Edgar Ramos, what can we expect in our local market in the next 3 to 6 months from now? What sector can we put our investment amid this crisis?
Yeah, para siguro watch the replay of this na lang kung hindi nyo napanood because I've already discussed that earlier.
Kasi sayang 9 minutes! Grabe! Very precious ang time ni Sir Chinkee. Kenji Williams, what can you say about the future of the hospitality industry after this COVID? Oo nga naman, namamayagpag ang ating mga frontliners dati sa hotel and hospitality ngayon?
Wala na.
Daming unemployed, no?
Yun nga, that's the challenge talaga. It's really a big challenge right
so,
now.
So mag-retool na lang sila.
Retool. Again, there are some business or let's say some jobs that will be non-relevant right now. In the near future, when it comes back, it may be relevant again. So right now, for the meantime, it's non-relevant. What are you going to do? Especially if you're an entertainer at, let's say, at a theme park, di ba, sa Disney. 43,000 employees, di ba, nawalan na trabaho. So kung entertainer ka doon, anong gagawin mo ngayon? Hindi ka naman pwedeng hintayin yun, di ba? So for the meantime talaga, this is a time to pivot eh. This is a time for you to learn how to adjust and adapt.
Ayan, totoo yan. So from Charlotte, Chua, hi Chinkee, how do you teach or talk to our distribution people whom you've already talked to before 2013 or 2014 on budgeting and saving? You see, we've already given them their salaries in advance, meaning we did not wait for their normal payroll period so that they will have something to use during this ECQ. At the same time, when they report to work, they get double pay. Yet they're claiming that they cannot report for work anymore since they have used up all the money already.
Anong gagawin natin? Di ba? Ginamit mo na, inubos mo na eh. Alam mo namang this is the time again na parang parang nakakalungkot man sabihin, di ba? But I don't really have answers for that na kung binigay mo na nga lahat, kapos pa rin. Di ba?
Totoo yan.
So, again, it's a painful experience and it's a painful lesson that probably a person needs to take. Kaya nga, para matuto sila sa kanilang pagkakamali talaga. Katulad ng sinabi mo, you invited me already to speak at their, but still they did not take that advice. Ano magagawa po natin?
So, totoo, no? Pag masaya, nakakalimot eh, no? Pag masaya na, nalilimutan na yung mga plano sa pananalapi. Miss Maria Corazon Santos, Sir, how about business engaged in technology like GPS tracker, Wi-Fi routers, two-way radio system? Will they need to take advantage of the situation now? So
yeah,
take advantage.
Definitely. And anything that deals with communication and technology right now, especially ito, watch out also for this. There will be a sudden surge after the COVID or probably during the COVID also. Mga companies will be buying more equipments, more laptops, more to set their operation from a work from home setup. So there will be a huge demand for mga computer and mga office supplies to be redeployed. All of the work from home. And then, syempre, there will be an increase of usage of bandwidth at the same time for yung mga, let's say, yung mga PLDT, yung mga talagang, talaga, technology will win in this,
Totoo yan. Anonymous attendee, what can you suggest for residential rental business for now?
Residential rental business?
Residential rental business. Okay daw bang mag-invest ngayon?
Of course, kasi hindi mawawala naman yan. Ibig sabihin ba, nagka-COVID, wala natitira sa bahay? Hindi yun mawawala. Ang siguro, ang mangyayari talaga, a lot of people will adjust lang. Like for example, before I used to probably rent at 80,000 pesos per month na right now, na bahay. Since na walang income ko, probably I'll look for a house na 30,000 na lang or 20,000. Usually, I used to rent from 20,000, baka maghanap na lang ako ng 10,000. Marami talaga mag-a-adjust. So, in other words, yung mga upper middle class magiging middle class, yung mga middle class magiging lower middle class, yung mga lower middle class, bababa talaga.
Ayan. So, what is the right way to lay off employees during this crisis? Hindi po ba kami maduduli?
Hindi.
I think due process eh.
May due process naman eh. Yun nga, sinabi ko sa'yo, rotation muna, cut down muna, let's say 20%, kundi net cut down 50%, diba, of the salary, pero you maintain a lot of, maintain all the staff until such time kung talagang hindi na kaya, syempre, part of that is declaring your bankruptcy, diba?
Yun na lang. Legal way to do it.
Walang gagawin mo. Wala ka na magagawa talaga.
Ayan. So from Cyril C, we will come up with creative and much better ideas after this crisis. O saan naman? Totoo yun. So, sa panahon ito, creativity yung kailangan. And Raymond De Vera, option po ba for persuading doctors if you're a medical representative? Siguro para makabenta. What options to persuade doctors?
Well, right now, the problem is right now, yung mga doctors they don't see their patients right now. So yun na yung isang malaking challenge. Ngayon, for doctors right now, I hope if you're listening, you need to really get a license for telemedicine. You need to get a license already. When you say telemedicine, just like what we're doing right now, Doc, may sakit ako, anong dapat kong gawin? Because you cannot do that without a license in terms of doing telemedicine. That will be the wave of the future right now. And not only that, ganun din for MedRep and to the doctors also, ganun din na mangyayari also. It's going to be online also. That's the only way that you can sell right now.
Ayan. So sir, last 2 minutes of our show. Jane Gantuangco Melodias, how can I decline my children in a nice way who are always asking for food from time to time? They say, since walang magastos sa allowance.
Well, I met my kids yesterday, 3 of them, at the same time my wife. I told them, we already have lost 80% of our sales, our gross sales. We're living off 20%. Buti nga may pumapasok pang 20%. For some, talagang wala na. So this is the challenge. I talked to them and told them, let's say, if we continue to live the lifestyle we used to live before, we eat out anytime, we can travel anytime. Okay, let's say nag-lift na ECQ pero hindi pa rin bumabalik yung revenues. If we continue that by December, I will tell you, we will use up all our funds. So there's a choice that we need to make right now. So sinabi ko sa kanila, are you willing to sacrifice with us? Or I'm willing also to give in, but don't complain by the time, when the time comes, we don't have anything. So the 3 kids naman, they really understand. Especially my daughter who should be going to America by June for a ballet recital that she's been praying for the longest time. She worked hard for it. Unfortunately, sinabi ko, because of not only the financial reasons, but because of travel reasons. Yung risk. So I don't think na and then they happily embrace the situation and I'm really so happy about it. Nang talagang naintindihan nila talaga yung sitwasyon ngayon.
Galing. Napakababait na mga bata. Sir Chinkee, kaya pa ba isang tanong? Last na to
course.
Kay Christine Senyoron.
Go.
Hello, Sir Chinkee and Sir Howell. Here's the situation. I work 2 to 3 hours away from my place, but I stayed at a dormitory prior to ECQ. So right now, hatid sundo kami from house to my workplace. Question is it wise to still continue this place given that I haven't stayed there for almost 2 months now? Thank you. I-give up ba niya yung kanyang inuupahan?
Yeah, well, since na hindi ka na tumitira doon, at the same time, para magiging long term pa rin to, sayang naman binabayad mong upa, di i-give up mo na. Ang sinasabi ko lang right now is this. Listen guys, siguro ito na yung parting words ko, no? Howell. Let me speak to you heart to heart. This is not speaking in terms of I'm a smart person, better off than any one of you. Pare-pareho lang tayo ng sitwasyon ngayon. Lahat tayo apektado. No one is above anyone. No one is siguro ang difference lang, may mga iba nakaipon, yung mga iba wala. Yung mga iba wala na trabaho, may mga iba may kinikita pa rin ngayon. Pero pareho po tayong lahat. Wala tayong pinagkaiba. This is not the time for us to be afraid, but this is the time for us to rise up. We as Filipinos, we are resilient people. We've gone through worse. This is not the time for you to complain, but this is the time for you to be thankful and grateful. Thankful and grateful, number 1, you are healthy. You are alive. Number 3, you have food to eat. Number 4, you have a place to stay. Number 5, your family is intact and complete. Yes, we may count the things that we lost. We lost our job, we lost our income, we lost our business, but all of these things can be still recovered. Pero yun nga, ang importante right now is ano ang dapat nating gawin with the present situation. Lalo na ako, nakikiusap po ako sa inyo yung mga taong nawalan ng trabaho po ngayon. Alam nyo ba, ang daming work from home opportunities. Like for example, I have 40 staff right now na virtual assistant. They work from home. Just to give you an idea, kung ikaw, marunong ka lang mag-transcribe, transcribe lang. Habang pinapakinggan mo, word per word to, tinatype mo yan, you can get paid. Number 2, kung kaya mo mag-edit ng file, di ba? May copy, mag-edit ka lang, grammars and tenses, you can get paid. Number 3, kung magalong ka lang mag-graphics design, katulad nitong poster na ito, ang ganda ng poster na ito, mababayaran ka dito. Number 4, kung kaya mo mag-video edit, mababayaran ka. And if you learn yung skills ng becoming a virtual assistant or a virtual professional, ang minimum na pwede mong kitain per work is 500 to 1,500. I have a virtual assistant averaging minimum, doing it for me part-time, average payment nila from 7,500 per month Average to to a high of 60,000 pesos a month.
Wow.
Kasi it depends on the output. Hindi siya per hour, per output to. So there's a lot of opportunity. So probably some of you right now is listening and watching, ano ba yan? How do we earn? How do we make money from becoming a virtual assistant? I already made a seminar 2 years ago. 2 years ago pang ginawa to. Naka-online course na ito. That's the reason why if you are interested, you can just enroll at my online course called How to Become a Virtual Professional. How to become a virtual professional. You just go to chinktv.com. Again, chinktv.com. Once you go to chinktv.com, you can learn. Magkano pala investment? Again, 799.
Ang proyekto lang yun, Isang maliit na, ang katumbas nun, isang maliit na proyekto na sinabi mong payoff.
Exactly. Kaya sabi ko nga, mababawi nyo na nga. Sabi ko, this is not the time to complain. But this is the time for you to learn a new skill. Diba? And then for you to really survive, and then without you knowing it, you may thrive in this type of an environment.
Wow. Very inspiring, engaging, highly informative, truly practical. Maraming salamat. Palakpakan natin si Sir Chinkee Tan. Maraming salamat. What an honor. Keep on empowering the Filipino people para makaahon tayo sa kahirapan. It's an honor to have you.
Thank you very much, Howell. Thank you very much, Ariva. Maraming salamat.
Alam namin sobrang busy mo. Meron ka pang kasunod na webinar and God bless. See you in person soon. Thank you, Sir Chinkee. Grabe, clap lahat tayo. And at this point, I'd like to call on our President, Miss Irish Malonda. Samson.
Hi, Sir Howell. Wow, it was indeed a great discussion with Sir Chinkee and teach us how to manage money during this crisis. So thank you so much, Sir Chinkee, for giving this an enlightening and inspiring talk. So thank you.
Ang bilis niyang sumagot. Ang bilis niya. Di ba? Alam mo na talagang yung sinasabi niya ay alam niya, nasa puso niya, at ginagawa niya.
Yes. And, sir?
Anong takeaway mo, ma'am?
Sa akin, income minus savings equals expense, and what are the businesses that is in and not what the businesses to invest. Ano bang kailangan nating gawin sa ating money during this crisis? Siyempre, tipid muna. Okay?
Gusto ko yung ginawa niya na binago niya ni-reframe niya yung isip natin na salit na tumingin sa mga nawala. Tingnan mo yung anong oportunidad ngayon.
Yes, be thankful and be grateful of what you have right now.
So, Madam, paano? Magbabasa na ba tayo ng mga out-of-town participants? Hindi pa tayo tapos sa mga participants.
Do the honors.
Sige po. You may birthday muna. Andito ngayon si Josephine Martinez, Edwin Murillo, Jade Albert Muni, Coach Randy Esguera, Bernadette Hara. Happy birthday po sa inyong lahat.
Happy birthday, Berna. Coach Randy, happy birthday to you.
So wag mo nang alis We have hundreds and hundreds. Almost, we have thousands of participants, combined participants, thousands of combined participants sa Zoom, FB Live, LinkedIn, at YouTube. Thousands of participants.
Happy birthday!
Out-of-town participants, Miss Irish, Albay, Bacolod City, Baguio City, Bohol, Cabanatuan City, Cagayan de Oro City, Cebu City, Cotabato, Davao City, Dumaguete City, Iligan City, Ilocos Sur, Iloilo City, La Union, Laguna, Lawag City, Lapu-Lapu City, Leyte, Naga City, Negros Occidental, Negros Oriental, Nueva Ecija, Nueva Vizcaya, Olongapo City, Pampanga, Pangasinan, Rojas City, Siquijor, Sorsogon City, Tacloban City, Tarlac, Tugigaraw, Zamboanga del Norte.
Wow,
maraming salamat.
Thank you for joining us today.
Letrang A hanggang letrang Z. Ayan.
Yes, thank you so much. And Sir Howell, thank you so much for moderating this e-learning session for us.
Grabe, no?
Hope to see you on Monday again.
Yes, see you on Monday and Tuesday, and matatapos to hanggang Mayo. It's a pleasure.
Okay, and please don't go away because I'd like to acknowledge some of our win-win partners. We would like to thank our official media partner, Art Plus Magazine, digital media partners, Focus Media, Globaltronics, thank you Globaltronics, City Advertising Ventures, Outcome, Elevate Media. For win-win partners, thank you to Brother, Faber-Castell, Gluta-C, Moringa O, KFC, Mr. Donut, Tokyo, Lotus Biscoff, Boss Job, Sir Technology Inc., Perajet, Ilawi Korea, Kitoson and Carpo Consulting, Enchanted Kingdom, Thank You Disperse, Cosmotech Philippines Inc. And if you want to place your ads here, advertise your company, your logo, have a brand exposure to thousands of viewers through FB and through Zoom, so please email us at marketing@ariva.com.ph. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. It's Ariva Academy Philippines Inc. Again, it's Ariva Academy Philippines Inc. Please do scan this QR code and it will be directed to our Facebook page. For those of you who want to watch again the replay of our session today with Mr. Chinkee Tan and the preview sessions that we had, so please do subscribe at Ariva Academy's YouTube channel and Ariva Talks. Again, it's Ariva Academy and Ariva Talks YouTube channel. For our upcoming online learning sessions, please register. This will be on April 28th. Our speaker will be Mr. Howell Mabalot, Selfless Leadership, Leading Your People Through Turbulent Times. And we would like to invite our HR professionals, people managers, business owners, please join us in our HR Virtual Summit PH, Bounce Back HR. We have invited international and local subject matter experts to share their insights to us. For details, please do register at www.ariva.com.ph. This will be on April 27, How to Survive and Thrive During Turbulent Times. This will be discussed by Mr. Scott Friedman. Don't forget, April 27, Monday. And on April 30, Ms. Pip Penfold will be discussing leverage HR technology to power up innovation. This will be in the morning session. And in the afternoon session, we will be joined by Dr. Indigo Triplet from Surviving to Thriving in the New Normal. So don't forget to register, guys. We have an e-learning masterclass. This will be discussed by Mr. Jonathan Yabut, Online Selling from Home, how to use FB, IG, and LinkedIn for your business. This will be on May 7, 4 to 6 p.m. Don't forget to register. We have another e-learning masterclass from Mr. Jonathan Yabut, Leading a Work from Home Workforce, how to manage and develop remote teams, May 14, 4 to 6 p.m. And if you want to have a customized in-house e-learning session exclusive for your company, please do email me at irish.arivaacademy@gmail.com and call me at 0916-695-4418. And that's it. This is Irish Malonda once again. Don't forget to register on Monday. Mr. Howell Mabalt will be joining us. This is Irish Malonda Samson giving you in Ariva. It's all about being better. Be safe and stay home. Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? Happy, sha-la-la. It's so nice to be happy, sha-la-la. Everybody should be happy.